We all belong outside. We're drawn to nature, whether it's the recorded sounds of the ocean we doze off to, or the succulents that adorn our homes. Nature makes all of our lives, well, better. Despite all this, we often go about our busy lives removed from it. But the outdoors is closer than we realize. With All Trails, you can discover trails nearby and explore confidently. With offline maps and on-trail navigation, download the free app today and make the most of your summer with All Trails.
IHOP Hotline.
We all belong outside. We're drawn to nature, whether it's the recorded sounds of the ocean we doze off to, or the succulents that adorn our homes. Nature makes all of our lives, well, better. Despite all this, we often go about our busy lives removed from it. But the outdoors is closer than we realize. With All Trails, you can discover trails nearby and explore confidently. With offline maps and on-trail navigation, download the free app today and make the most of your summer with All Trails.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
We're joined by Blair Kirchhoff from the Kansas City Star. Blair, welcome.
Yeah.
We understand you're at a noisy Chiefs practice.
I am. Yep. They played a. I guess I could have done that. Thanks. I sure am. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty. Yeah, Chiefs practice going on. Royals getting ready to play tonight. So we got quite a lot of activity here at the Truman Sports Complex.
Yeah, this is one of those times that, as a journalist in a city, that you just have to kind of shake your head. You've got the Chiefs with 2 consecutive Super Bowl wins. I think most people consider them to be a very strong candidate for a third as long as Patrick Mahomes is healthy. And then you've got this Royals upstart franchise that last year lost 106 games. They have arguably the best player in the game now in Bobby Witt Jr.
I would argue that.
I might argue it too, but there's an argument to be made. And Blair, ignore my son, please. It's just one of those times, isn't it?
Not only that, and you're right. This just in the history of the Chiefs and the Royals, it's rare when they have been good at the same time, going back to the 70s. But in addition to that, the anticipation level for college football around here is as high as it's ever been. So I think these few weeks, couple of months, I mean, it's never felt better to be a sports fan in the heartland than it is right now. So, yeah, and you're right. Not only are the Chiefs and the Royals winning, they're doing it with maybe the best players in their sport. And of course, that's not happened. Not at least at the same time in Kansas City. So it's a wonderful time to be a sports fan around here.
Yeah, Missouri, Kansas State, all ranked in the top 25. Just incredible. Go, Jeff.
All right. So the
Yeah.
behind the back pass from Patrick Mahomes, I was surprised by two elements of it. One, that he's never done it before in a game, and two, that people were surprised that Patrick Mahomes threw a behind the back pass. That seems like something he would do regularly. So what were your thoughts? What was your take on that? Do you think we'll see Mahomes do that in a quote-unquote real game anytime?
Well, I don't see why not. To be honest with you, and everybody has seen it by now, I don't think it's a high-risk play or a low-percentage play. To me, there's not much difference between that and a shovel pass and, just a short pass to a receiver who knows it's coming. I think, yes, I do think we'll see it more. We saw it in practice, actually, up in training camp a week or so earlier, and then Mahomes and Andy Reid even talked about it after practice, and it was Mahomes that told us Andy Reid encourages that. He wanted to see it in the game, and there it was, and just added to the list of conformity when it comes to Patrick Mahomes. How many different types of no look, left-handed, jumping, everything. He's it's funny. Caleb Williams, the Bears quarterback. Excuse me, guys. And the Bears will be in Kansas City on Thursday. He had a spectacular play on Saturday against the Bengals. That spin move, and then he throws it across his body to Rome Odunze for about a 40-yard gain. Really nice play. And Bears fans are, they're so excited about it. And, maybe the single best play by a Bears quarterback. And I'm thinking, well, that's a Sunday afternoon for Patrick Mahomes. It does something like that almost every game. And we're just kind of spoiled seeing him on a regular basis and all that he can do.
Longtime Kansas City Star sports writer Blair Kirchhoff is our guest. Back to the Royals, because I think they have a good chance of not only getting to the playoffs, but of perhaps even winning this division. But they do have a very difficult schedule about to start after this series with the Angels. First of all, are they built to perhaps win the division? Do you consider them to be a favorite? And on top of that, how well are they built to be sustainable and be in the playoff hunt year after year now?
Well, yeah, good questions, both of them. I think for this year, they've got a lot of things going for them, not the least of which is their starting pitching. It's been tremendous, top 5 in Major League Baseball. I think people believed it was going to be improved, but I don't know if anybody saw this coming with the starter's ERA being what it is, and having 2 all-star pitchers. And look, even Seth Lugo now, who's going to start tonight against the Angels, he's scuffling a little bit. But look at what Michael Wacha has done here, and even Brady Singer coming off a really nice game. So they're just getting it done on the mound. And since picking up Lucas Erceg from Oakland, he's been the power arm this bullpen has needed. And he came in a leverage situation in the 7th inning against the Reds on Sunday, and struck out Ellie De La Cruz, right, with the bases loaded, 1 out, and he's just, kind of a missing piece to the bullpen. I think the Royals have found their closer with him, or at least their high leverage guy out of the bullpen. So, yeah, I think the Royals are in a position. They're about 70%. All the analytics say they're about 75% chance to make the playoffs. And then I think once they get there, they can do a little damage because of the pitching. And you're right, Bob. The schedule does get tougher. The Phillies this weekend, a lot of games against the Guardians coming up, and they still have some work to do. But it's one thing that I like about their position is they're still in a chase mode. They still got the Twins and the Guardians in front of them, and it's not like they're trying to protect a lead. They're chasing it. They're going after it. And I like that position. And then sustainable, well, that's a good question, because the farm system is not, there aren't a lot of prospects in the farm. So I don't know about that. Look, Bobby Witt is going to be here, and he's locked up for a decade or more, and he's a generational talent. So you got that. Vinny Pasquantino is coming into his own. I think he's a 100 RBI guy for his for the foreseeable future. Salvy's still got a couple years left, and there's the meat of the order. They need to find, you want to see guys like Michael Garcia and Michael Massey, and just get a little more consistency with their bats. But I think that the days of the fifth place finish, certainly 100 loss seasons, those are well behind the Royals, and I think we are in for a longer stretch of success than what we had in the previous era, the 14-15 team. I thought they had a chance to draw that out longer than it did, and it only lasted a couple more years of a couple of 500 seasons, and that was it.
So, we talked about Bobby Witt, or mentioned him at the start, and, I would probably, if I had a vote, I don't, never will, but I would probably vote for Aaron Judge as the American League MVP. But how miraculous is it that a guy from Kansas City is going toe-to-toe with the literal center fielder for the New York Yankees, like the most mythical position you can think of, a team coming off a 56-win season? Do you think Bobby can take that from Aaron Judge over the last month and a half?
Well, and Jeff, and Aaron Judge has had to have a monster year to do this. On pace for however many. What is he on? Is he going to get to 60 or I don't know? His numbers are going to be phenomenal. But when it comes to Bobby Witt's going to, by all appearances, lead the American League, lead baseball in batting average, runs, and base hits. He'll be in the top 5 in a lot of other categories. And for the analytics crowd out there, he and Aaron Judge are in a virtual tie in WAR. So wins above replacement, which is a very respected measurement of success. I think if the vote were held today, Judge would be the AL MVP, but I think Bobby Witt would get some first place votes, and he would get everybody's second place vote who didn't vote for him. So it's great. When I referred to the 14-15 teams, their best finish in the MVP race, I think Lorenzo Cain was third in 2015, and he didn't have great numbers that year, but his defense was phenomenal, and I think he hit 300. Witt is on pace to have one of the, next to George Brett's 1980 season when he hit 390, this could be the best all-around year for a Royals position player in club history. So very deserving of where he is and the accolades that are going to come his way. And I don't think this is a one-year wonder type thing. He's got too much speed and power and baseball smarts, and the way he elevated his game this year just suggests to me that he is in for, and we're all in for, quite a ride here over the next decade. All
right. As a Cardinals fan, I've heard enough. I'm done. I can't take it anymore, Blair. Hey, we always appreciate your time coming on and talking about Kansas City sports. It's heady times for both the Royals and the Chiefs. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let the good times roll. Good talking to you guys.
It's a great day to venture out in a spacious and capable Toyota SUV, like the new RAV4. With available all-wheel drive, it can go just about anywhere. And with plenty of passenger and cargo space, you'll go from morning carpool to weekend road trip without missing a beat. Plus, with available features like wireless charging and a touchscreen interface, your Toyota RAV4 will keep you connected no matter where you're going. Or check out a spacious Highlander. With seating for up to 8, it's a hub for family adventure. You'll drive in comfort and style with available heated and ventilated seats and all the latest tech. And with available hybrid models, your new Highlander can save you tons on gas. Right now, your local Toyota dealer has more vehicles in stock and is making delivery on new vehicles almost every day. So don't wait. Buy a RAV4 or Highlander today. Visit buyatoyota.com for deals and more. Toyota, let's go places.
Trying to figure out what to eat for dinner yet again? With Knorr sides and bouillon as your not-so-secret ingredient, you can skip the drive-thru and do dinner at home. Knorr Taste Combos provide a menu of delicious, affordable, and well-balanced meals that you can prepare in 30 minutes or less. Visit Knorr.com to get quick and easy recipe ideas for your home-cooked weeknight dinners. It's not fast food, but it's so good.